It must be the bit.
Hello, hello, Guardians. I am Ransom Rider. This is my favorite game, Destiny 2. Old Man Rogue, hello, hello. TTV Luna. Welcome, guys. How goes it? You know, it's a reset day, and am I going to find something wonderful? Will temptations exist throughout the game of Destiny 2? I sure hope so. I hope so. Dave, hello, hello. How are you, buddy?
Oh,
Dave, I'm a fan of your music. Thank you to Havoc underscore Otter for shouting it. Dave. Havoc said, Ransom, go listen to Dave. You're going to like him. And Dave, I like your music. Crayon Rage, hello, hello. I ain't too friendly. Hello, ain't too friendly. How are you? Be nice. Be nice. Uh, Dave says, I'm great. TTV Luna.
mm. Oh,
Oh, I'm glad you came in, TTV Luna. I'm glad you came in. Hello. Hello. Havoc, how are you, buddy? Guys, the Iron Banner, it's in town. Lord Saladin. We know his main squeeze. You know her. You love her. Keitel. You know their rooms are right next to each other on the command carrier. All right, let's move that out. Am I going to play it? I don't know. We're going to find out. Maybe at some point. I might have to. I might need to get a triumph. Valor for the taking. Gain additional crucible points. Okay. Bungie reward now available for purchase. Captain Jacobson salutes you. You've rescued an amphibious word of the day, amphibious. I will get it right at some point. TTV Luna, I do have Discord, so if anyone want to play, I'm here. Dave says, I thank Havoc. He's the one who inspired me to make music. And Dave, I will say this about your music. It
no, yeah, it's
reminded
been
me
good.
of like a 1980s Blade Runner or
Oh,
a
sure.
1990s, maybe 2000s, early 2000s Blade, the Marvel character Blade, the vampire hunter. I loved it. I loved it. And that's high praise from me because those movies are some of my favorites. So the music was good. So wear it proudly to show maximum respect for our new captain. Did I do something and I'm not aware that it was that grand? I mean, Captain Jacobson, I thought I put a toad into, some type of container. Fell safe. I need to know more. I need to know more. Destiny's 10th anniversary is here. Celebrate 10 years of saving the universe with a new set of armor and secrets to discover. Explore the Pale Heart and begin your hunt for hidden chests and armor. Show off your new armor. Step through history to complete limited time triumphs. Officially become legend by unlocking the new legend title. Okay, all right. I want to go to Pale Heart. I mean, I'm told there's something grand there. The game just said go to the Pale Heart. So I'll go check the ghost out. I'll go check the ghost out. Havoc says it's definitely a 1980s feel for Dave's music.
Oh, yeah, it's good. I really like it.
Rogue, hello, hello. Now, did I miss Rogue? Old Man Rogue, hello.
Hey, Holden.
Holding a grenade, hello, hello.
Oh,
But yeah,
hey,
I
everybody.
listened, I read, I watched, I saw all the new things that are going to be coming up. A revisit of an exotic weapon and this new armor. Do I take anything here? Maybe I can't really do a lot here right now. Oh, okay, I can do this. Shotgun, sniper rifle, sword, fusion rifle. I'm going shotgun because I love shotguns. Oh, TTV, you're in the military. Thank you for your service. Thank you so much. I 100% appreciate you. Now, what am I running down through here for? Hello? Ma'am, what are you looking at there? Hey, bring that screen back up. What's this? Cade's stash? How long has this been laying here? Veteran legend plate, and it's now a legendary? Do I need to see anybody down here? Hello, all basement
I'm glad.
dwellers.
After everything the Traveler has done for us, I like that we can help even a little.
Nada. There's nothing here. Okay, I'm gonna go back up top. But that was where Eris Morn lived. Like, Eris Morn hung out here for a long time eating raisins. And that was right there is where I found that. Hello? Let me go back up. Let me go back up.
Halden says you don't need to be down there.
It's look.
Oh, hey, Time Loss. Welcome back.
Time lost. It is good to see you. Time lost. I am happy to see you. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. It has been a while, and I'm doing well. Okay, I got a helmet. Are all of these, up in this section, or here in this section of the Pale Heart? I remember looking for Lost Ghost in these areas. Hello, little chest. When did Cade put these here? That's the question we want to know. When did he put them here? Could there be one on this side? Now, the speaker used to be down here, and Sweeper Bot, this broke my heart. I cried. When the tower fell, when the Red Legion attacked, I was doing fine. I was steady. I was holding steady. And when I came down the steps and the Sweeper Bot had been destroyed, I lost it. I just absolutely lost it. They destroyed my home, and I've never gotten over it. Cody Gray 3D, thank you for that. I never got over it. The speaker was down here, and I'm going to confess now, there was a ghost right here in this bookshelf. A ghost. But the speaker... Oh, look at this. Open Cade stash. Veteran legend gauntlets. Was I supposed to do something here? Should I open this? I mean, have I had these for a long time and didn't know it? Or is this going to load me into a mission? I don't want to load these right now. I'm not sure what they are. Chat, what are those? Is that if I hit the square, will that load me into a mission? But yes, thank you, Cody Gray 3D. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. We Guardians got to stick together. Now I'm going to go to the other side to just see if there's something over here. Hello, where are you? Hello, Cabal. Yes, Cade stash. Now, I probably need to do this on every character.
Cody said you placed the Traveler things you collected in there.
Oh, okay, Cody. So if I do that, it's not going to, launch me into a mission.
It's the Kava stuff.
Mango Luck.
Gotta go. Bye, Dave.
Hello.
Good luck on your projects.
But gosh, that brings a pain to me just walking by that Sweeper Bot. I think they do the Vine, that form when we lost somebody there. Do I put all of these here? Wait a minute, I can't do nothing here. I'm hitting square. Don't tell me I don't have any of these. Why is it? I feel like what's going on? I can't hit nothing. I can't hit nothing. I feel like they're lit up for a reason. I mean, I'm hitting square. Those are giving you clues to where the collectibles are. Okay. That's a lot. There's a lot of clues there. I'm clueless. I'm clueless. I'm coming through, Fallen. I don't know what's so important that you two couldn't step aside. Step aside. Have they got a bunch of fallen babies on their backs? No. They're hiding their ether containers. We know that you're dependent upon ether. You don't have to hide them. You don't have to hide them. Can they make ether out of corn? That's a question for a scientist. We need a scientist. Can those guys make ether out of corn? Now, do I want to get my other characters and get this done? Cody Gray says ethanol. Ethanol. All right. Explosive payload. I'm not going to keep this. All right. Do I want to keep this? Perfect float. Eye of the storm. No. You know, I've got too much. Envious Assassin and Firing Line. I kind of like that. I do kind of like that now. I'm going to say, should I keep it? Should I? Were any of these any good? 66. That's fair. 66. 67. 67. And this one obviously went to the Postal Service. Let me go make some way. Make way. Access the vault. I've got like 2 empty spots. Do I need to put one of these away? Weapon, melee damage, weapon damage when your super ends. Why is all this Drenninger's Lash? Like, I don't need all of this to be Drenninger's Lash. Okay, now let's go see Katie. Hello, Katie. Can you hear me? Oh, all right. Okay, now hang on, Holden. I'm going to read that. Apply. Apply. Holden says, I need to put a full set on or the ornaments from the special delivery kiosk, and then there is an ogre in the Skywatch whose day I need to ruin. Ogres. Monsters. Yeah. Destroy. Seek and destroy ogres. Threat remover. I'm not keeping that. 1-2 punch. Pugilist. 1-2 punch. Dual loader. Rewind. Heel clip and incandescent. I'm not going to hate on heel clip and incandescent. If I put one more of these in, like, my vault's going to be full. But I need to do it. I need to just make a little bit of space here to pick something up. I'll put that away because I'm probably not going to use that. And now my bonus for 1,000 voices, it's not there any longer, right? 1,000 voices is not there. I'm going to take that, and then I'm going to use it on this. Although I don't know that I need this. I don't think it's better than the one that I have, which is Unwavering Duty Adept. But maybe this has... they explode into a pool of Radalarian fluid. So, you know, maybe I'm going to like this. I'm going to take it up. All right, in the tower. Let's go to the tower. Speak easy, Bob. Hello, hello. Let's go to the tower, Guardians, and seek out goodness. I want goodness. And, I'm tempted by many things in this game. The temptations are real. I'm always tempted to go try to do something that maybe I'm not best suited for. Havoc says I have a condition, gamerology or something. What condition do I have, Havoc?
I'm back. What are you talking about?
Havoc, who is in my Discord
Hello?
chat, says I have a condition. What
There,
condition
sorry.
is it, Havoc?
For what?
Like, me. You said that I asked the question, "What makes a
I
gamer?"
said that you probably have, or I said that you probably have feelings of imposter syndrome.
Oh, Havoc says I'm an imposter.
No, I did not. No, chat. No, 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 no. That's not what that means. That's not at all what that means.
Well, what does it
No,
mean?
I don't think you're.
Explain yourself,
It
Guardian.
just means that you may feel at times like you could be from just various things, maybe because it's more of a reflection of you just worrying, I guess, for no reason. You're fine. No, it's not saying that you're an imposter. That's silly.
What he said basically in a roundabout manner was, "You're an imposter."
That's not at all. What I'm
He
saying.
barged
No, I'm just
in,
saying it's
look.
normal. No, I'm saying it's normal to feel like that, but I don't think you.
We
I
were
never thought that.
chatting one day, just a few days back, Havoc and I chatting in real life. Not through
That's where it's gonna get
vocalizations
crazy.
and Discord, but in real life while having a meal. And Havoc revealed to me that I was an imposter, or
That is not what I
probably
said.
an imposter.
That is not
Yes.
at all what I said, chat. See, this is where Ransom's version of
And
things
then
and
he went on
Havoc's
to
version
say it's
is
why
very
you did
different.
that whole thing of what makes a gamer. Oh, I don't have any special deliveries.
Oh, you probably already got it then.
Well, this is my first time to the tower since reset. I have no special deliveries. Now wait
Ransom?
a minute. What did?
You
Hey, hold
need to claim the triumph in the legend seal of finishing collecting all the armor for the special delivery package to get there, I believe.
Thank you, Holden. They have to put multiple steps into this, Guardians. It can't be easy. Let me go over here and do this. Echoes, Echo Battlegrounds.
It'll be in the
Expert,
seals.
claim it.
It'll be in the
Signal
seal.
Seeker, claim it. View contents. Intrepid. Nessie and Warrior complete any episode Echoes Battleground. Okay, and then this is Become Legend. This must be
Yep.
the new one.
Correct.
Cade Stash, Disappointment, Claim Reward, Complete Timeline Missions. I have 3 of 4. 3 of 4? Like, I don't even know that. When did I do Timeline? Phoenix, hello, hello. Seasonal challenges. Let's go back a little bit here. I feel like this stuff popped up. Like, these are freebies. Complete the research quest for specimen ID NES 005. Okay, now will something appear in this terminal? Yes, acquire. Make a delivery. Make a delivery. Room 12, floor 3, delivery accepted. All right, now I know this is kind of like what I should be focused on, right? This was the big deal. Open. And now these are all ornaments, and I need to equip all the ornaments.
So there are multiple triumphs that you have to complete to get the legend seal. and 2 of them require you to be wearing the full set without any exotics on.
Okay, and could it be just the ornament, or does it have to be?
It can be the ornaments.
Okay, and was that the Lambent Luster Helm set?
No, they'll have the 10-year logo on them. So if you've claimed the ornaments, you need to go into your inventory and open up the package.
I did.
And then they should be on the first page, I believe.
Oh, I have to unlock them. Okay.
Yeah. No, do that anyways, but you see how they have the 10 logo? That's what you're looking for.
Yes, I see it now. I can see clearly now the 10 is there. We'd have to change a few words, but there's a song about it. Cue the music. All right, let me go in now and do... this is Holden. Some of you know him. Some of you may not. Holden is a live streamer, content creator, and a fellow Guardian, friend of mine. And I enjoy hanging out with Holden. In fact, let's see. No, this is the Chroma Cloak crest. Is that what I'm looking for? No, Veteran Legend Helm.
It's the very first one.
Yeah, very first ones here. Let's get this equipped, because I am bad, Guardians. I am bad to not Veteran Legend. All this is going to be Veteran Legend. I am bad to not put this stuff on. And
what's up, Havoc?
And then
do you
have any
regret it? Interesting projects coming up that you can talk about, or?
There's not really much to say. I mean, we're just making movies with the same director.
Yeah. Cool. Just curious.
But that's a good thing. That's repeat business.
That's great.
That means they think highly of you. You're prized.
Well,
when you get repeat business, that means people really they respect your work. Congratulations, Holden.
Or they respect the fact that I'm like available 24/7 to do whatever they need.
That's also
good work
that's
ethic.
A good quality.
That's
I feel like
good work ethic.
Yeah, 100%.
Now, what do I want to do here? Let me go see Tess. Do I have some bright dust, something, a gift? Do I have a gift?
Always something new.
There's an annoying step to this quest to get the Legend Seal, which is that you have to get engrams from the Skywatch area, which is where in D1 where the loot cave was.
Okay. All right. And I know where the loot cave is. Stir the ashes. Stir the ashes.
So they only count if they actually pop out of an enemy, or if they pop out of the chest from the public event. And they will only pop out of an enemy if the enemy that you kill is not a red bar. I think prime engrams will pop out of a red bar maybe, but it's going to be like minimum 2 hours of grinding in the same area.
That's gross.
Yeah.
2 hours.
Yeah. So here's the thing: is that don't worry about it. You have people to talk to. You can just have a chat while you do this. The most efficient way to do it is to load into the Skywatch in the Cosmodrome, and then you're going to rip over to the little side cliff where the ogre spawns. And if there's nobody in the instance that has gone and killed the ogre, then it'll spawn immediately upon getting there. And that is like a yellow bar boss that has a higher chance to drop an engram, and you're just going to basically kill that over and over again.
I don't see you online, Holden, so you're invisible or you're working.
I'm working.
All right, and I don't see Speakeasy Bob online, and Havoc, is working on music probably.
Yeah, you actually don't want anyone with you because you're all competing against each other. You can see there's someone in front of you right now who's going over to kill the ogre. He's about to take your ogre kill.
Dirty, rotten Guardian, don't take my ogre kill.
Yeah. So that's the annoying part, is that everyone's competing for the ogre kills, and you're just gonna have to keep spawning in over and over again, and then checking to see if you see someone over in this area. You basically just want to reload the instance. There are some like sketchy ways to force yourself to be solo, but I don't know how
I
to do
can
that.
set
and I
my
would not
computer with a different date, like yesterday's date, and go in
something
solo.
something like that. I think that only works. I think that only works on PlayStation. For PC, I think you have to do some sort of scripting to block Bungie's matchmaking.
All right, because I do still have this on. There's no ogre here. Somebody's probably just killed it. I still
Yeah,
have this
somebody-
on my
that-
PS5.
Have you ever done that date glitch where you can force yourself to be
Oh,
solo?
I was actually
I
going
did
to ask
do
about
it
that if it would
back
still work.
on Nessus when a captain spawned over by Failsafe and everybody was going after the same captain, and whoever got the kill shot got the credit, and nobody else did, even though you may have put a couple of bullets into him.
I would say that anyone who is able to do that would want to probably do that for this step of the quest, but I would do that off stream if I was the kind of person to do that. I've already finished this quest step though. There it is.
Oh my gosh! He got me, I got him, we swapped out. Dirty ogre.
Did he drop it?
Dirty
No,
ogre.
no
And I got
engram.
nothing.
Yeah, that's okay. That's how it goes. But you just want to keep killing him over and over again, and each time you kill him, it'll increase your like bad luck protection for an engram to drop. And then there's also sometimes you'll load in and there will be a public event going. You can do the public event. There's a good amount of yellow bars to kill. There's also sometimes the warring
The
factions
enemy
where
moves
it'll say,
against
like,
itself. It's good for that.
yeah,
Warring
there's
factions.
yeah, when they're warring against each other, there's going to be plenty of yellow bar enemies once you build up because you have to kill a bunch of red bars first, and then a bunch of yellows will start to drop, and that's worth doing. But otherwise, it's pretty much just like 2 to 3 hours of loading in and killing this
Okay,
ogre.
that's my second one. I got nothing. Now the question is this. I really wanted to do my Grandmaster, and I was hoping that Holden was going to be on to do it with me. Any volunteers in the audience? Any volunteers who want to suffer through? I think it's Devil's Lair, which I actually enjoy.
Yeah, Devil's Lair is easy.
So Holden, you are working, and you're not going to be available right now.
I need to do some. I'm working and need to
All
keep
right,
working.
real life trumps gaming. It does.
Rogue said he can help. He can help.
Rogue, you can help. Okay, let me go to space because this ogre thing. Well, wait a minute. If I go to space, does it reset my protection?
I don't think so. Should be fine. But yeah, it took me about 4.5 to 5 hours because the method of killing the ogre was not discovered or posted by Cheese Forever until I had already been doing it for a few hours. And yeah, you basically just have to stand in this area and get engrams to drop. And it's really annoying because if you're running around and opening the chest, sometimes it'll pop like a gunsmith engram, but because they don't actually open up, they don't count. So yeah.
And Holden, is our free heavy ammo truly gone? Is it truly
It's
gone?
gone. It's gone
I
until
wanted them
Bungie
to
decides.
extend that so bad. Now, Holden, I know from you and I having spoken, you were looking forward to the announcements that came across.
Oh, I
what
called
were your
that.
feelings?
I called that so hard.
Were you pleased with the announcements? What are your thoughts?
I was pleased with how right I was. Yeah.
And the timeline. Are you pleased with the timeline? Oh man,
I
should have went down
am,
that
except-
first thing.
So the way that the timeline was laid out, the way that they say it is It says that expansions include raids and dungeons, and they pluralize both of them, but I don't think that we're getting a raid and a dungeon in each expansion. I think we're getting a raid in one expansion and a dungeon in the other. So I think we're going down to one raid and one dungeon a year next year, and that makes me sad if that's the case. If we're getting a dungeon and a raid in both expansions, then I'm still a very happy camper. But regardless, the statement from the new director, from Tyson Green, saying that they want to make Destiny mysterious and focus on exploration and secrets and really experiment with like the types of Destiny experiences that you can have and innovate. That was exactly what I thought the game needed and exactly what I thought that he was the person to do. So I hope that they do an excellent job delivering on that. And I'm excited to see what comes of it.
Nice.
I will admit, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that I think that the tier levels for loot, like where you can have up to tier 5 drops on legendaries and stuff like that, I personally I like things the way that they are now with weapons, where if you get a random drop, you can enhance the perks, and that makes it as good as a crafted weapon, or the crafted weapons are like the best that you can do. And the fact that they're adding these legendary tiers to make it so that you have to grind in the moment to get the best version of a gun, and then crafting is going to basically be like the sort of thing that gets you 80 or 90% of the way to a god roll. It increases the amount of FOMO, and I'm not a fan of that. I think that like personally for me, I would rather just be able to quickly acquire all the best gear and then work on challenges and teaching stuff to people rather than grinding. And so that's not really like a thing that is positive to me, but it's okay. I'm trying to not care so much about having like the 100% god roll best in slot of everything. And
now what, Holden? What was that?
I mean,
that's crazy talk.
Well, to be completely honest, I'm 38 years old and I'm alone, and I don't think Destiny is helping in that respect.
I hear you.
You know?
But now look, there's an opportunity here to meet.
I feel you there, sir.
Other gamers. I'm 110, and I sit here
Yeah,
by myself
but-
day in and day out.
But I also kind of,
shadow of an old colony ship we located the house.
it's tough because like if I found the right person that I could just like play all day with and stuff like that, that would be cool. But I also think it would be cool to like travel and see the world and stuff. So I don't know.
Well, in full discourse there, full disclosure, Holden, I traveled with my job for years upon years, and
right.
I hit every major city. I traveled throughout the world, and I got to do it while spending somebody else's money. I stayed in the best hotels, ate at the best restaurants, just you name it. I would have done that job for free had they, asked me to.
So are you traveled out? Are you happy just staying in one place?
Now that I have traveled daylight till dark 7 days a week and adventured in all the major cities that I dreamed about as a child, as a young adult, I never want to leave the house again. I am so content to be here at home.
I'm also content at home, but I also feel like if I keep staying at home for the next 30 years, then I'm going to regret it.
Holden, you need to get out. You need to get out and have some fun.
Yeah. So anyways, that's a much larger conversation thing, but when it comes to the future of Destiny. I think that it's bright. They also said in the article for the 10th anniversary, they specifically said the next decade. So they have stated publicly that they are planning to support Destiny 2 for another 10 years.
Oh, Professor Dumbledore says if you're doing Grandmasters for the Legend title, there's reports that it doesn't count. And I could not get my Overload hand cannon to stun that Overload guy at all. Like 0 stun ability. So what I'm going to do here, and I don't have it on me. Well, yeah, I do.
You know what I'm going to say.
But Holden,
No.
yeah, I'm happy that my favorite game, of course, is Destiny, and I'm happy that they've said, you know, we're with it, we're in it long term. And that's basically what all that boils down to. Now, would I've liked to have had something immediate? Yes. Today, I would have loved something even more today, but I'm happy with, you know, what we're doing and how it's working out.
And we're getting a new dungeon in like a month with the new episode, and it's going to bring back Icebreaker.
Yes, yes.
So there is stuff happening in the game.
And I never really used Icebreaker a lot. Did you use it a lot, Holden?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It was literally like there was so many times in Destiny 1 where you would just find yourself a little spot where you could shoot the boss and the boss could not shoot you, and you would just let Icebreaker build up its ammo and you would dump it into the boss and call it a day.
And I thought you were going to say in PvP and just get everybody that walked.
No, and I genuinely thought that they would never bring back Icebreaker because of PvP. But here's the thing. I think that they have thought ahead, and I thought about it a little bit. I think that they'll make it so that you have to have like at least one ammo in the magazine. Like you have to still have at least one ammo for it to generate ammo. Something like that. Because I don't think that they'll allow just like an unlimited sniper back in the Crucible.
Professor Dumbledore says, I bet it won't have an ammo recharge mechanic. Icebreaker was a staple in D1, says Nickum84.
That's the thing, right? Is like we have to basically, we'll have to wait and see if Bungie really says, screw it, and who cares about PvP, or if they change the exotic to service the
we must destroy this
what's
machine.
best for PvP and
And send their
PvE.
souls
I'm really motivated, or sorry, not motivated, but I'm really excited to see what exotics do going forward, because I think Choir of One from the exotic mission is one of the best exotics they've ever put out, and I hope that they continue to put out banger exotics like Choir of One. Whether they're reprised or they're new, I just want to see them continue to put out guns that I'm excited to use.
I'm with you, Holden. I'm with you. I just want fun and interesting stuff that's going to be a joy. Come on, stun. Let's get this guy roasted and toasted out here, Guardians.
You know what would be better than Thunderlord?
Oh, I put on, better than Thunderlord?
Yeah.
Tell me. I'm open.
You know exactly what I'm going to say. It's Void, and it has unlimited ammo.
Oh, are you talking about Graviton Lance?
No.
Void and unlimited ammo.
Le Monarch.
Oh, yes, Holden. I know you love Le Monarch. I know you do. Did they ever fix that lost sector in the Pale Heart? Or do you still have to just hit the toes on the Taken Cabal?
Oh yeah, that bug with some of those enemies.
Yes, because you have to just hit them below the knee, or it won't work.
I would assume that they still have rubber banding health when you hit them in the head.
Yeah,
That was
something
the
was
issue.
up with that. By the way, it's on the law sector. The selectable law sector is on.
Cool.
It is on Pale Heart today, and I still need to get them all done. I still need to get them all done.
I got the solo flawless on all of them. Got all the
At the
triumphs.
higher level also.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
Holden, you're ahead then. You are ahead.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a gamer.
You're a gamer. Havoc says that I have some type of malady.
I-
That
No,
need to
no,
see
no,
a
I was
psychiatrist
listening.
for.
I was listening. I'm gonna be on Havoc's side here. Having imposter syndrome does not mean that you're an imposter.
No, yeah, and I feel like it's a normal thing that people experience. It's just
Yeah.
it's just kind of the way it is. But
It's
That's not-
but yeah. So like for example, even someone like Beyonce, she has imposter syndrome, and so like she uses an alter ego named Sasha Fierce, who has no stage fright when she goes out and performs like music. And Kobe Bryant was Black Mamba on the court and stuff like that. And not to say that imposter syndrome is aligned with having like an alter ego, but like a lot of people will think that they are an imposter even if they are successful for good reason.
Right.
So you are a successful gamer for good reason, and that's evident by the things that you've done.
But I
you
often
might
think, I'm not really Holden when I
That's
look
exactly-
at the people that have thousands and thousands of followers.
oh yeah, I feel like that all plays into the whole imposter thing too.
Yeah,
like,
and-
just-
And I'll tell you what, I straight up know that I'm an imposter when it comes to like the difficult challenges that I do. I put myself to do challenges that seem like they're difficult, but are not even nearly as difficult as what like some of the upper echelon gamers are capable of. Like you won't see me soloing any raid bosses. That's for
no,
sure.
that does not
Although,
sound fun to me
Holden,
either.
I will
No,
tell
thank
you this. I think you definitely have what it takes to be able to do that. It's just such a
Well-
big time commitment.
I mean, if Bungie wants to go ahead and like make the flinch on controllers, this is me just making an excuse. But if Bungie wants to fix the flinch on controller players to be like M&K players, then maybe I'd have a shot at soloing a raid boss. But as it stands, I just can't hit the broadside of a barn if I'm the only person in the arena getting shot at by everything.
I hear you. I hear you.
Great. The way out of here is sealed.
Woo! My gosh, they're trying to eat us alive in here. Speakeasy Bob, I looked for you. You must be at work. You must be at work. Welcome back, Dave. But I don't really play enough trials to be, to make a decision about weapons inside of trials. But I do thank everyone that sent me those notes about. Now, is this going to work on him? Why am I getting no fluoresce on this? Something's wrong. But yeah, I don't play enough of it. But thank you to the people who said, hang on to your Trials of Osiris stuff, because I definitely want to try to keep all of it. That's why there's so much of it in my vault, and I, have 700 spaces filled up. I used to think 600 was so limited. Now I'm thinking 700 is very limited, very limited.
I will say that I think it's an absolute joke that they said Destiny is too complex, we need to make it more approachable. And then they were like, and so we're adding a bunch of new tiers of weapons and armor to make like a deeper and more complex loot chase. Those things do not go together.
Right, right. Well, now, Holden, did you play today, or will you be on, later?
I'll be on later.
Okay. Because this is my first sign in from after, the reset for the week.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do the weekly mission and get the catalyst stuff done. I finished Gilding Conqueror this past weekend with all the 1K shenanigans.
How do
And
people? So the lair has been here before.
no, it was if you had not done the 6 GMs from Act 1 and Act 2, then you had the Grandmaster catch-up node already, and you could launch Devil's Lair from that.
What you just said doesn't make any sense to me. Now what?
Okay, so by keeping up and doing every Grandmaster every week for the first 6 weeks, in the first act of episode 1, there was the 3 GMs. If you did all 3 of those, and then in the second act of episode 1, you did all 3 of those GMs, then by having done those 6 GMs in the first and second act, it caused a bug that did not show the Grandmaster catch-up node, like to the side of the Grandmaster. And if you didn't do one of those 6, then you did have the catch-up node, and that allowed you to launch any of the 9 GMs that were for the episode. So because I didn't do some of the GMs before that, I was able to launch all of them, and you would have been able to do Devil's Lair last week. You just needed to find someone who had the catch-up node, which would be anyone who had not done one of the 6 GMs from Act 1 or Act 2.
Okay. Because I really thought I had been up on it, except for that one, that you and I were working on, and then I goofed around and ended up DED.
Yeah, so the Europa one that you didn't do was part of Act 3, but because you had done all 6 of the ones from Act 1 and Act 2, you did not have the launch node, like the node to launch Devil's Lair from last week.
Right.
You just needed to find someone who did have that node, which would have been anyone who missed one of the first 6 GMs available, and then you would have been able to guild last week.
Okay. But once I get this done today, I should be gilded and fine.
If you've done the Europa one and you should have the catch-up node now, because Bungie did an update just this morning to fix that bug.
And I do have the node now.
Yep.
Which I thought was so strange that the node all of a sudden appeared, and this was the last one that I needed.
Yep. Basically, it was like, thanks for keeping up and doing everything. Too bad for you. It was literally like a situation where people were punished for
doing a good job.
But unintentionally.
You've done so well, we're going to demote you.
Yeah, it wasn't intentional though. And honestly, like, what's it called? With that new director, Tyson Green, I would not expect the history of there being a lot of bugs in Destiny. I would expect that to only increase and not decrease. I think we're going to see broken things in the game more, but that's a good thing.
I do think I like some of the things he said, in the release, the press release.
Yeah,
I liked it.
So did I. I loved it.
And I hope that's how it's going to work out.
Yeah, and if they put out if they put out a medium-sized expansion where, we have 6 months of something that I'm not a fan of, then I'll do what I need to do to get all the score, and then I'll just focus on other games and enjoy the old content. Like, the challenge modifiers for GMs, making it so that you get like a higher chance at stuff, that seems cool, as long as it's not too difficult.
Sniper! But now, where did they get him from? From Fortnite?
What? No. Tyson Green?
Oh, wait a minute. No, he had been with Bungie for a very long time, right?
Since before Destiny. He's been working on Destiny for 15 years, and he worked on all of the Halo games before that. He's one of the most senior Bungie I don't know when he started on Halo, but he's at least been working on on Bungie games since Halo 2. I don't know if he worked on OG Halo 1, but he's been working on every Bungie game since Halo 2.
Right, right. So he's been around the block.
Yes. He's a legend.
I just wonder,
Like,
have we seen him before in an interview
Yeah.
capacity?
Multiple times in Destiny, or sorry, in Halo Vidocs and in Destiny Vidocs. He's been around forever.
The bearded guy that was like with Bungie, then wasn't with Bungie. Is he
you mean
gone
the one-
again? He's gone again, right?
The one with which beard though? There's a lot of different bearded guys. There's Dave, the sound effects guy. There's Eric, who was on the community team, Irk McGurk or whatever. There's the guy
this
with
guy
the,
was definitely upper level.
did he have a braided beard?
No. He just had, really kind of a heavy, thick beard.
Oh, are you talking about Luke Smith?
Yes, Luke Smith. What happened to Luke Smith?
Luke Smith and Mark Noseworthy left the company apparently of their own accord when the last wave of layoffs happened.
Okay, so there was reason there that they left.
I'm kind of sad about it. I think Luke Smith was the best thing to happen to Destiny, even though he had some controversial takes that fans got pissed off at. Sorry for my language. I think that Luke Smith was the designer of the original Vault of Glass. So if it wasn't for the work that Luke Smith did with the first raid, I think that Destiny would have failed. And then I think that they handed him the helm of a sinking ship when it came to Destiny 2, and he had to just play the political game, and I think that the decision to go with double primaries and stuff like that for year one of Destiny 2 was already baked in when he took over. And then Forsaken, which was one of the greatest expansions where they allowed us to use everything and had a great story and great raid and all that stuff. That was, I think, truly, he wasn't the director of it, but I'm sure that he influenced the direction that went.
Right. Because Forsaken was, for people that weren't around during Forsaken, it was mind-blowing, really. And I'm not just exaggerating for the sake of the fact that, I love the game, but it was. Dreaming City changed weekly. Things opened up when Blast Wish was completed. It just really had everything going for it. And then we lost one of the most beloved characters inside the gaming world, Cade Six.
Not only that, but literally the very first teaser trailer for Forsaken was that one with the Johnny Cash song. Or was it Johnny Cash? Maybe it was some other country singer. It was a different country singer. But do you remember that trailer, Ransom?
I remember. I kind of am remembering it, but I would need to hear it again. It
was like a POV from Cade, and he was looking at Aldrin, and he was looking around the room and seeing all of the barons, the 8 bosses that we went and hunted down, and it had this somber sort of country song talking about death and stuff like that, and then Cade gets shot right in the face, point blank. And so the death of Cade 6 was the very first thing that they showed us about Forsaken, and
It
that's
seems
what
like
got
I
everyone.
remember
so-
that. We need to pull that up one day, Holden, and just play it.
It was
and look
like,
at it.
I would say that the release of that teaser trailer to the like, I'm getting chills through my entire body just thinking about what a turning point that was. They literally had the community, like the community was so mad at the changes from the end of Destiny 1 into Destiny 2 and how like really not good year 1 was. But then they started making really good things, good changes with Warmind. And then they dropped that teaser trailer, and the entire community was just like 100% on board. They had a villain, just like how you're always saying that you need a villain to chase.
Yes.
And they were all like, okay, Cade's gonna die, and we're gonna avenge him. And the whole community was just like chomping at the bit to get that guy.
Woo! That Walker or that exosuit, I thought he was going to get me. Yes, there were just so many high points. I will Destiny's, Bungie, the trailers so often pull from me just an emotional response. Like, so many of them are so good. I'm just driven by them to get in there and battle and fight and do everything good that I possibly can, because their trailers are top notch. I mean, I don't know a lot of companies that are able to knock trailers, those little snippets, those little views into future content, that are as good as what Bungie does. Bungie, you're exceptional in that. Now, Guardians, we got to get this Walker down, or they're just going to keep coming in on us. So the Walker has to go. But yeah, they're exceptional in every way. So whoever's creating those, you guys are doing a phenomenal job. Now, here I am focused on all these little fallen guys, and there's one thing here I need to get. And that is the big boy in the middle. That went over him. If I was trying to hit the wall, I would have never been able to do it. Oh, heavy. I am missing, Holden, right now. I am missing 1,000 voices. Oh my gosh. Give me 1,000 voices. I loved roasting and toasting everything on the battlefield last week. But I have to learn, I'm the first one to say, play with multiple weapons, Ransom. Don't be stuck with the same thing over and over again. And, here I am lamenting the fact that, I don't have unlimited ammo for 1,000 voices.
Yeah, I'm glad that it was just a 1 week thing. I think that Bungie should definitely do more experimentation like that, but it also sort of trivializes the challenge. Like, I would say that there's probably people that got Grandmaster or Conqueror last week that had an easier time doing it than people in the past. But I don't know. I'm half like a give everyone a participation trophy and half an elitist.
Well, that was like, I would use some of the sidearms a lot more, like Forerunner. Forerunner's the special ammo sidearm, right? Which is the one I think we got it from the 30th anniversary pack. I don't remember for sure, but there's one of those exotic sidearms that I love, but I'm always running out of ammo. Well, actually, there's several of them that I would use way more. Give us unlimited green bricks 1 week. I would love that.
You know what I think would be really cool? I'll tell you.
Let's hear it.
Okay, so we had the GMs with the unlimited sword ammo and the unlimited 1K. I think that, and I think that we had this back in D1 a long time ago, where we had like a sort of mayhem style Nightfall with a modifier called Daybreak.
And what was Daybreak? Remind me of that.
I think I might be dreaming that this happened, but I think we had in Destiny 1, I think we had a Nightfall modifier where we basically had like fast ability charging in the Nightfall. But I can't remember. I don't know if that's true or if I just imagined that it happened.
No, I think
Or
that
is it-
was true, where you got your super back, you know, at a faster rate.
Yeah, so I would love for them to make a version of the Nightfall where we get mayhem level ability energy and super energy and unlimited ammo for everything across the board, just non-stop unlimited all ammo in this one mode, and it could go for a week or it could go for a weekend. Maybe like once every 3 months we get, you know, this weekend, and there would be no like powerful reward. It would just be for like cosmetics and maybe materials. But I would say that like the bosses and the ads would all have like triple or quadruple health, and we would have unlimited ammo and mayhem level super and ability energy, and we would just be able to like have this chaotic thing where we get to tear through really beefed up enemies
I would love it.
like a rare chance. Let's say like you would have a 2% drop chance for like an exotic or for an emblem or an weapon ornament or something like that. Something cosmetic that requires you to grind it.
Right.
And then also hopefully like a bad luck protection, so that if you put your mind to it, you're guaranteed to get it after 40 runs or something like that.
Guardian down, Guardian down. K-Fizz, it is Forerunner. Zulovic, hello. I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm just trying to stay alive. Thank you, Rogue. Thank you.
I hope that I'm just like talking while you focus and I'm not hogging the airwaves.
Oh, absolutely not, Holden. I'm just in here. We're having fun.
Yeah.
No, and I definitely don't mind Holden.
Cool.
I like her voice. It's very even.
Thank
It
you.
goes well with a lot of what I'm doing. So yeah. No, you're fine.
And it's knowledgeable.
I'm sitting on my phone at my work computer. I should be working, but thank you.
Guardian down.
Havoc, I liked one of your songs that you put out with a trigger warning lately.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's that was tough to.
It was
To go through.
scary.
Thank you so
That
much.
one was scary.
I was scared to. I was just scared to even.
Well, it's
Put it
just
out.
like, I know that people have differing opinions, and I don't want to turn Ransom Stream into an argument about that. I just
Right.
I think that there could be more done in that respect.
Right, and Ransom was saying he had a lot of ideas for that too, and I was all for it. But yeah, totally. I would love to, see what I could do with it. I feel like it has a lot of potential.
Yeah, it's just
I think a
Money.
lot of people will see the trigger warning on that tune and actually
I know.
be attracted to it more so.
Probably. I just don't. Yeah, we'll see. It's doing good though. It's doing really good. I'm, of course, very proud of it. I definitely.
Well,
would
I
like to
think
see
you
what
shined a
becomes
light
more
on a
good.
subject matter that's very dark, that needs a lot of light shined on it. And
Yeah.
that's always a good thing. Discourse, it's the discourse I talk about often in live stream. We need discord about it, but it's such a sensitive subject. It's difficult to even have discourse about it.
I would say that, like, it makes sense in the world of Destiny 2 for us all to have 700 guns in our vaults, in our collection.
Totally.
It makes way less sense in the real world for there to be more guns than people in a country.
Right.
And it's not even about, like, taking away guns from people who want to hunt or protect themselves. It's like, let's just do a better job communicating between the states to prevent people from having access to firearms that might go and do something like that. And it just keeps happening over and over and over again. So obviously they're not doing a great job.
Yeah, it's a tragic situation.
Yeah.
I mean, I look back when I was school age, and just if I told my teacher that my grandmom was having, a fantastic meal for lunch, I got to walk to my grandparents' home, from the 4th grade. And
That's wild to
never
me.
thought
I was
anything
never allowed
about
to do
it.
stuff like that.
I just never thought anything about it. And I remember
that I
in
wanted
high
to.
school, now, chat, I love my teachers. Okay, I do love my teachers. I did a video about Teacher Appreciation Week, but in high school, one of my instructors would give me the keys to the car and say, go pick us up some lunch. And I would, drive about a mile away to a little place that we enjoyed picking up lunch from. And I would grab us lunch for, myself or the school teacher and maybe 1 or 2 other students that were, in the know with us. And now I look at that and I'm like, it was just totally be out of the question today for a student to get the, a car that belonged to an instructor and drive to get lunch. But I never thought anything about it, chat. I absolutely never thought anything about it. We all got to school early and stood outside and would chat and, carry on about different things, and just, I never thought about it. And none of the people I went to school with, we didn't think about it, because we would meet in front of the school that had a lot of steps, like think Rocky. There were a lot of steps up into, the main building, and we would all gather out before class started and, stay out there for like 20 or 30 minutes, depending on, how early you arrived. And now, today, when I take walks in my neighborhood, there's a school not far away. There is no one outside. There is absolutely no one. And when they are dropped off, it is single line quickly into the building. It is just so different from what I grew up with. And I remember before I got a driver's license, or friends had driver's license, I would often just walk to school and never thought anything about it. I never really thought anything about it. Today, I don't know. It would be so different. I would probably do whatever I needed to do to be at home. To be at home as far as like teach from home.
Yeah, but homeschooling is also dangerous because that's how biases are serviced more so than like a well-rounded education.
But there's no guarantee of a well-rounded education, because your students are at the mercy of instructors' views and curriculum.
Yes, I understand that. I think that I'm a child of the internet, so there's there's a thing called ground news that I look at that shows you stories, and then they compile the stories from both liberal and conservative media, and they show like the biases based on where the funding of the publications are coming from, and the like difference on how they report on things. And so yeah, I personally think that, you know, more education and all that is better. But
Oh, now you and I totally agree. Education, it's the key. The more education, the better.
yeah, it's I don't know. Like some parents just want to keep their kids in the dark about stuff, and they think that they're protecting them in that respect. And it can also make them very naive to some dangers out there, you know?
Yes, kind of how I grew up. I grew up super isolated. No
Right.
TV, no radio, just my area of the eastern United States, very mountainous region, no signals,
Yep.
got in. And I just grew up really, really super isolated from the outside world and what was going on. Now, my parents definitely tried to say, look at all of these guys. What the heck? They tried to make us aware, of things that were going on. And we did vacation in other areas. Like we traveled for vacation, but still, it was super isolated. I did not know
Yeah.
anything that was going on in the world.
Yeah, and like Mango just said in your chat, I'd rather trust the scholars and educators than my parents, considering my mom's a conspiracy theorist. I think that that is the case for a shockingly large amount of children in the U.S.
Yeah, probably.
And so I think that like when it comes to the educators and what's it called, the curriculums and stuff like that, the more perspectives that are brought together to form a curriculum, and the more transparency and accountability that is considered when it comes to like how children are educated in terms of giving them a well-rounded education, the better. And I think that you have like a real lack of that in some states and their education boards. And then maybe like, I don't know if there's anything that goes too far in the other direction as in terms of like the left.
I do want to say just one thing, and if I lose some folks out there, I'm okay with it. Remember, I don't do this for a living. I do this for fun because I love this game, and I'm going to put this on record. I am simply sick of politicians claiming video games are the cause of all evil. That is simply bull, C-R-A-P, and I'm unanimous in that.
Crazy.
We know politicians, you know who you are out there. We've got some politicians that are dumb as dirt. I don't know how they got into office. They must have threw a really good barbecue or something. But man, oh man, video games are not the cause of problems. It's not video games. And I will tell you that look at other countries where, civilized countries, children play video games. Adults play video games. In fact, millions of adults play video games. I grew up with Pac-Man. It just is baloney, and it really gets me upset when I see an ignorant, and often, now look, there's a cure for ignorant. Educate yourself. Stupid, there's no cure for. And we got a lot of stupid politicians in the United States, and I'm sure other countries have stupid politicians, but they often say, oh my gosh, it's video games causing all of this. Who are these people?
I would say that like if you have a kid who does something violent and they were a gamer, that the reason that they did that thing is much more likely, and almost in every case, a lack of care from the parents, a lack of like asserting themselves into their education, their life. It's not the video game's fault. It's like the lack of paying attention to their needs outside of a video game. You know?
It is. Parental care, guidance, and education on decisions.
There's
It's
been a
all
lot.
important. It is so important.
Yeah, there's been a lot of studies that have shown that video games are not the problem, and the fact that it's still a part of the discussion is pretty silly.
The fact that it's part of their vocabulary and their arsenal of let's blame it on the video games just really confirms the fact that they are super ignorant or stupid. You've got two available options: ignorant or stupid.
I would also, because I'm a bit of a devil's advocate in some respects, I think that it's good that they regulate the content of video games in some ways. There is like, you know, when they say that you are what you eat, or like garbage in, garbage out, like there are some things in life that I think that if you let them into your mind, they can affect you. But I think most video games don't fall under that sort of mind corruption.
Right. I am for being aware. As a consumer, I think you need to be aware. I want my shirts to say cotton, polyester, linen, whatever the content may be. And I feel like movies and videos, content that we consume, you know, whether we eat it, we watch it, we hear it, we need to know. I don't want to be snuck up on by an explicit version of a song and not know, you know, that I'm going to be getting that. But, you know, having said that, I'm a firm believer in people being able to write a song that's explicit. As an adult, if you have children, you have to make that decision, you know, if you have a child that's underage. It's one of the reasons I try to keep my stream clean. It's because I know there's gamers of all ages, and not all of them, you know, are going to be allowed to hear content that may have objectionable or adult language. But just our politicians need to do better, and sometimes politicians look for the lowest common denominator. And as a consumer, I'm a citizen of the United States, born and raised in North Carolina. I am just absolutely tired of these politicians that pander to ignorance. You know, educate yourself. Viewer, don't let somebody feed you an opinion that might be totally untrue. Look at both sides, gather information, and then form an opinion for yourself. Don't let a talking head who is paid to entertain really inform you without you having the facts from multiple sources. It's probably why we've seen the rise of all this stuff that's verify, and, you know, where we have to look and say, is this true? Is this fake? Because there's just so much disinformation. There's absolutely so much of it.
It's only about to get worse. Like,
with AI, I think AI will be used by people that are not legitimate to further their own agenda. I mean, as a content creator on YouTube and on Twitch, I just got a lot of information sent to me from YouTube, you know, where you fully have to disclose if something was done by AI. You know, if you alter a scene, if you alter something that was important contextually or conceptually or visually, there's so many different whatevers. Anything that alters it, you have to make the consumer, the viewer, has to be made aware. I'm sure you probably got all that stuff too, Holden. I'm sure you got it.
I watched a video recently that that basically discussed the possibility of there already being like government-operated artificial intelligence YouTube channels that are testing like the gullibility of the population.
Yeah, it's gonna get just really to the point where we're gonna be like, wow, I can't believe they pulled the wool over my eyes. And what that saying means is you were deceived. You were deceived.
Yeah. I would say, and these are my beliefs, not Ransom's maybe, but like it seems to me that the sort of like history of Republican leadership has been to tell the people what they want to hear and then get into office and do what benefits them.
Yes.
And I'm sure that there's some of that on the Democratic side as well, but and maybe all politicians, but yeah, it just seems like there's a lot of misled,
a lot of wool over the eyes, at multiple levels.
Yeah,
it's a mess, but ultimately I know this is for another channel, chat. It's another channel because this is a gaming channel, but life sometimes bleeds over, and we had some really rotten activities happen in the United States, in the state of Georgia, that broke people's hearts. And this is not the first. This is one of many, and it's unacceptable. It's absolutely unacceptable. And my final word on all of this mess is educate yourself, be aware, and know, no matter who says this, video games are not the root of all evil. They're simply not. But let's move on. Let's move on. I get heated, and like I'm already fixing to yell at Google to turn my air conditioning on. Google, stop roasting me alive. Thank you to my fire team for, guys, we went through that smoothly and fun, and I wasn't fully focused on it the whole time, and my weapon choices weren't really what they should have been. Let's fly to the tower. Nobody wants to lose something that might be important, and I don't even know what the weapon is this week. I don't know what the weapon is. Holden, do you know what the weapon is?
No, but you'll find out.
But now, Holden, I would, on a different day, over on my Ransom_Rider symposium, that definitely, we can talk all about that and just, have a sit down and discuss it, because
I think 100% that's a good idea.
That channel, I am reading books on that channel, but it was a channel for me to pursue other avenues that are outside the gaming world, and I'm all about chatting any of this stuff.
I like talking about it. My biggest fear is that, like, I've always had a problem where I speak with conviction about things that I maybe should not be speaking with conviction about.
No, I mean, if your views are that way, then you can't help but speak with conviction. How else could you speak about something that you believe in?
Well, I mean, I'm an eternal fence rider. Like I said, the devil's advocate. I want to see like everything from all perspectives, but I would definitely say that I'm a leftist in terms of like ideologies. But it's the big
you hear
picture.
me often say I'm a safe zone. Equality is something I'm a firm believer in. Holden, do we get to make perfect paradox, or should I be looking at these to keep this perfect paradox? We can't make this.
Pugilist 1-2 punch is a good role. That's one of the few roles that I would say is worth keeping.
Whenever you need me again, Guardian.
What's your other role?
Now, wait a minute. Professor Dumbledore is saying, did that count? Did that count? Because there's been information
Isn't just a title.
through chat that some of these are not clicking off.
I think they're talking about the legend triumphs, not the conqueror.
Okay,
Yeah, that counted.
it did
You're-
click
you're
off
gilded.
for my Conqueror title. I'm gilded. I am now gilded.
Yep.
And I got something seasonal challenge-wise there. Defeat champions in any Nightfall strike on hero or difficulty or higher. Bright Dust, XP+, I'll take it. I don't even know if I should be clicking these off. Should I be hanging on to these for another level of the seasonal gift bar? Or is 200 it?
Well, so what's your power bonus right now? What are you at for plus?
I am a 2018, so I'm at plus 18 on my bonus.
Okay, you're going to miss out on triumph score if you don't get to plus 20.
Okay, so I do need to be clicking those off.
Well, so here's the thing. If you look at your buffs on the left side of your screen, the one with the little blue diamond in it is the well-rested buff.
Okay, increase
So-
by 2 times for the first 8 season
Yeah.
ranks.
So what you want to do is you want to bang out and collect as many weekly challenges and bounties as you can complete. And then you want to pop them all at the same time while you are in a fire team with someone else that is at least rank 86, I believe, with your ghost having the 12% XP bonus. And then you want to click off a bunch of the weekly challenges at the same time, because if you go over the 8 levels that well-rested bonus is for, it will still give you double XP as long as it's done very quickly in succession.
Okay.
And so you can manipulate the game to give you more XP than it should using that method. But that's the optimization route.
Now, Holden, I want to ask you a question. You've been a guest here on my channel in the past. You and I have hung out, we've played, we've gamed, we've done a little bit of much of the stuff inside of Destiny 2. My question for you, Holden, a grenade. How is it that you work, you have a job, you've talked about it. How is it that you are able to stay so knowledgeable about the game of Destiny 2? Go.
She's dead.
And go.
I mean, it's sort of like a pushing away everything else that I don't really care about
Checking now.
to make space for Destiny knowledge.
Check.
I guess.
Now, does this go back into what you mentioned earlier? Let's loop back. For those of you just now joining, Holden was saying earlier that he wanted to find a better balance between his gaming life, his work life, and his social life.
What is it?
And
Yeah.
that gaming really took
yeah,
up
ready.
a big percentage of your leisure time.
All of it.
What amount would you like for gaming to take up, Holden? What is balance for you? We want to know.
I would like to have a healthy relationship with someone and for them to not feel like I prioritize gaming over them.
Oh, Holden. Now you just took a big chunk of cheese out of the wheel. What do you mean? A healthy balance. What is a healthy balance?
A healthy balance is where when my future potential partner thinks about the game of Destiny, they don't feel resentment towards how much time I spend playing it.
Well, wouldn't it be beneficial to you to find a partner who also enjoys gaming and Destiny?
Ransom, I've literally already designed the logo for the potential basically Tinder ripoff, and I was going to call it Destined, Destined, and it would be for Destiny addicts to find love in the Destiny universe.
That's cute.
I would love to find a gamer, but I also am currently talking to someone who is not a gamer. So
Okay,
The
now,
conductor
well,
lives at the core of Nessus,
now Holden,
working
come
to
on,
awaken
not
the
a
planets
gamer.
and
How do you
consume
feel
us
about
in a
that?
flood of radioland.
I feel fine about it.
All in the
So,
name
is there a
of golden
percentage, a
age,
high enough
which
percentage of
reunites
things
with
in
Giona.
common and things you can learn from
Guardian,
each other
we
and
cannot
grow,
fight against the
you know,
echo
as a
of command.
pair to offset the
Think.
fact that they are not a
We could
gamer?
find Chioma. The Chioma
Uh,
Maya thinks of is hers.
And are they willing to meet you in the gaming world and say, hey, maybe I should pick up a controller and take a look at Destiny? Will you guide me? Will you light my path and show me the way, holding a grenade?
If we took the
Are they
signature back
willing
the
to
lab,
meet you
we
in
could
that
succeed
arena
where
to
Maya has
say,
failed.
maybe I could enjoy this
Listen,
and I just don't
I
know that
won't
I
put
could
another
enjoy
life
it?
in Maya's hands. Not after what she's done. But if anyone could make her
Let's just say
understand,
that my
it would be
Destiny
the
addiction
one
is in the
Chioma she's
closet
been
currently,
searching
and
for.
we'll see.
I
All right,
realize
now
this is an long shot.
you know that
Failsafe
just
has
popped
prepared a
up a
contingency
lot
plan in
of
case this goes wrong.
exclamations of
One
caution,
way or
caution.
another, the conductor's search
You know, is
ends
that a red
now.
flag? Is that a red flag, Holden?
No, it's fine.
Chat, has Holden thrown up a red flag here? I don't know. You know, only time will tell, right? Only time will tell.
I would be delighted to, because here's the thing, okay?
Here it
Ever
is. Here
since
it
I've
is,
started
chat. Let's
talking,
listen.
ever since I've started talking to this woman, I have gladly put off playing. I feel no desire to play the game when I could be talking to her instead.
Them's powerful words, Holden. Them's powerful
So-
words.
I guess I don't know. I'm just trying to be real.
But can this person make an informed decision about you when you're not discussing something that's been such a big portion?
Yeah. I mean, we haven't even met in person yet, so I'm kind of like jumping the shark talking about them, especially with an audience. So
I hear you. I hear you. And
I won't- I won't
are you going to put this on the table at some point and say, hey, you know, just FYI, I'm a gamer and I love playing a game called Destiny?
Yeah, I mean they already know that I play it in my free time. They just don't happen to know that it's like the only thing that I do with my free time, because I don't want it to be the only thing that I do with my free time. And so one of the things about life that you'll discover is that fake it till you make it is pretty much how everything is done. Not everything, but like when you want to be something, one of the ways to be something is to act like you are that thing long enough for you to just end up being that thing. You know?
You sound like the heiress from Germany. She's going to be on Dancing with the Stars.
Anna Delvey.
Yeah,
Anna
Anna
Delvey,
Delvey.
right?
Anna
Yeah.
Delvey.
She is
faked
interesting.
it. You know, she was 99% of the way to making it.
Almost. She almost got it.
Almost. It was. She saw it. She tasted it. She knew what it could be. She faked it, and then you know it caught up with her years later. But Holden, I wish you the best of luck, and I know that relationships, it's a two-way street, and you have to take those steps and build that foundation, plant the tree, watch it grow, and you know, really being forthcoming is key to that, and you probably know that.
But also successfully being an imposter for 100% of the time means you're not an imposter.
100% agreed. Exactly. That means you're doing it for a full-time, thing now. So you're legit.
But hold on, this is another subject. We need to talk about it on the My Ransom Writers Symposium.
Oh, I don't
It would be
know.
so
I
much
don't know if
fun
I
to
wanna-
talk about.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I
if
think
I
it
want
would.
to talk about my sociopathy.
Well, don't talk about yours. Talk about somebody else's.
Right.
We
I
can
could write
discuss
a
somebody else's.
book about it.
But it reminds me of a line out of a movie. Let's take it into a movie situation.
Yep.
Hey Google, cool down the second floor. Is this called the second
Sorry,
floor?
It looks like that thermostat hasn't been set up yet.
Hey
can do
Google,
that
cool
in
down the
assistant
upstairs. Hey Google, cool down the upstairs.
Got it. Cooling down upstairs.
Okay, she calls this upstairs. But this reminds me of a line, Holden, that I often think about from a movie starring Jack Nicholson. And the movie, I don't remember the title of the movie, but he actually said a line that was, "You make me want to be a better man."
Yeah, it was with Helen Hunt,
Helen Hunt, Jack Nicholson.
Greg Kinnear.
Yes, Greg Kinnear.
What the
I
heck?
often thought he was going to be a big star.
It's a James L. Brooks film, is it not? Or what the? That's one of my favorite movies.
And I can't remember what the title
We'll
was.
continue to claw at the walls of our city unless we strike them down.
That was
I'm
My
looking at
Straw
the-
Guardians. My Straw was in the picture.
As good as it gets. 1997.
Yes, as good as it gets. Now, that line, I've thought about it often, Holden. I've thought about it often.
And send their souls
Was
screaming
that a good thing or a bad thing
that-
or indifferent? When he said, "You make me want to be a better man,"
You know what?
shouldn't he have said, not you make me, but I want to be a better man? Or am I just, playing with the
I
words that
think-
don't matter?
I think that it gets too much into the weeds on where the motivation is coming from. I think that some people are motivated by others, even going back into like the mythological stories. You have muses, right? You have the woman that inspires the poet or the writer, the musician or whatever. You have the inspiration from outside, and while it is entirely true that you should be loving yourself first before someone else can love you, I definitely am the kind of person who is inspired to be a better version of myself by someone else being in my life, and that's might be a red flag. I don't know.
I don't know either, Holden. I don't know, because I've often thought about that line. I feel like it's one of the best lines ever in movies, because it does kind of open up, a moment.
To be completely candid, I've already said a variation of that line to the woman that I'm talking to.
Oh,
Holden.
I wish you the very best, Holden.
Yes, I am hoping that things come to a fruition where love is in your life in a very good way. Love is in your
So
life.
do I. Thank you.
But now, I don't want to lose you, Holden. You're important. You're very important. Your friendship is important. Your knowledge of the game. You're an inspiration to many. And you're fun to hang out with and play with. So I would hate to lose you to a love life, but I would be joyous and happy for you all the same.
Thank you.
Chat, leave a comment if you're, are you experiencing love in your life? Are they a gamer? And if you're looking for relationships, will you say they need to be a gamer? Like, do they need to be a gamer?
I think that you've got the two possibilities, or I guess the extremes, right? You have the opposites attract theory, where they say that like the person that you're going to be attracted to is someone who's completely different than you, and then there's like a theory that you want to find like your best friend, the person that is similar to you that you can enjoy the same thing.
Right, right.
And of course, in all ways, that you're never going to find exactly the opposite or exactly the same. You know, we're way more complex beings than that. And
oh my gosh, it was just me and Rogue Outcast. I didn't realize that. We need one. We need one. Oh, TTV Luna, absolutely. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you. I hope we didn't run you off with these deep, meaningful conversations. Google, why are you roasting me alive in here? I asked you to turn on the air conditioning up here. She don't listen. She don't listen. Number one requirement, get a mate that listens. Hey, Google, what did I say this was? Upstairs or...
I got it.
Okay, did you get it? Thank you, Havoc. I can't remember because every area of the house...
Pull down the upstairs.
Thank you, Google. Thank you. Every area of the house is titled something different, and I need to change it where it says studio. All right, now Holden is with us in chat.
No, it would get mixed up with.
But
it would
not
get mixed
here
up with my
in
studio.
game, and I need to find somebody that can go through with Rogue, Outcast, and I again. I kind of feel like I need to take a different set of weapons in, and I really thought that I had a pulse rifle that is arc related. That's arc related. Although the witches, I think they're all solar shielded. I still, and then there is the bow. You know, there is Le Monarch, strong for overload champions. Should I take a look at that? The weapon is, what is this weapon? Wild Style Adept. Reconstruction. This weapon slowly reloads itself over time up to double capacity, and Vorpal weapon. You know, I might like this. I might like this one. I do have a number of these already.
You don't need it.
But I do need it for the 2000 for my other characters. My other characters.
What are you talking about? You can move everything.
Well, it's a 2000, and my other characters still have like a 1960s, a 1980s, you know, things like that. But I want to get rid of this pulse rifle and do something different. What am I looking at here again?
I think it would be better if you just got more comfortable moving all of your weapons that you like to use all the time between your characters.
Oh, hold up. That's work. That's not gaming. That's work.
It's not work at all. It's like 2 clicks. It's literally 2 clicks.
Holden's talking about work, and I've been avoiding that since back in 2010 when I retired.
But we could set you up with a weapons preset, a weapons loadout in DIM, and then you would literally just click that you want your weapons, and it would transfer all of your weapons that you like for all 3 slots in 1 click.
Right. Hold that thought, Holden, because I just found a weapon that maybe I want to use. Insidious Adept. Is this thing any good? But I don't have it leveled up to 2000. Handling. I do like the look of these weapons a lot.
Have you crafted the Corrasion yet? The 2-burst arc pulse rifle from the seasonal?
I have not. Are you saying I should?
It's the best arc pulse rifle in the game.
All right, now hang on. Let me find something to delete here. I'm going to find something to delete. That's incoming information. I didn't want to delete that. Lead from gold. Oh, man, oh, man. Critical anomaly. Patron of lost causes with kinetic tremors. Is Patron of lost causes, can I make that at the...
No.
I can't
no, it's not craftable.
What to get rid of? That's always the
Why?
question that bothers me.
What does your patron of lost causes have as a role?
All right, I'm going to go to something where I've got dozens of them. Mountaintop with sticky grenades and lead from gold. Oh man, I'm going to delete
If
this
you
one.
want to, if you want to go through your mountaintops, I can reduce that to 2 right now.
All right, let me look at mountaintops. Okay. Mountaintops. Now, these aren't my ones with the pretty glow, the shiny brights. These are just the normal ones.
So
Lead
these are
from
just
gold
normal
and
ones?
rampage.
Lead from gold and rampage. That's let me just so none of these will have double perks.
No, these are just going to be the normal, everyday mountaintops.
That's a delete.
Oh, really, Holden?
100%.
Lead from gold is a beautiful thing. Thank you for that,
Well,
chat.
okay.
Thank you.
Look through all of these rolls and show me all of lead from. Let me see if you have any lead from gold.
I have another lead from
recombination.
gold with rampage.
You have lead from gold recombination though.
And this is sticky grenades and auto loading holster with
Okay,
recombination.
So auto loading holster recombination is the only mountaintop that I use. You have hard launch at the beginning there, so that's good. You would want to use the other grenade type, not the sticky grenades.
Oh, I want high velocity rounds.
Yeah, so that's a keep right there with hard launch instead of I don't if it's that volatile launch in the first one. And it's got handling masterwork. That is a 4 out of 5. For God Roll, it's 4 out of 5. The only thing that you don't have is implosion rounds or spike grenades in the one column.
All right. Oh, here's implosion rounds on this one, but it's implosion rounds, lead from gold, rampage.
Yeah, do you have any other lead from gold rolls in your non-shinies?
I do. Here's another lead from gold, rampage, with sticky or high velocity. This one's probably a delete.
Yeah, I mean you have shiny ones, so if you have it would be better for us to be looking at the shiny ones, and then I can tell you if you should even keep a single one.
All right, let's go to shinies. Here's my first shiny. This is quick launch, smart drift control, spike grenades, high velocity rounds. So you said high velocity rounds. Lead from gold.
No, you would use spike nades on that one. Spike nades is better.
Okay. Lead from gold, auto loading holster.
Yeah.
Auto loading holster is pretty good, really. I like it.
Yeah. So it's not perfect, but it's good. Let's take a look at the next one.
Adrenaline junkie or recombination.
Recombination is the best perk for that slot.
All right. And then this is masterworked velocity.
Yeah, not the greatest, but
it's an okay one, right?
Yeah, what I'm basically trying to determine is whether or not you have a shiny 5 out of 5 God Roll.
All right, let me look at another one because I love lead from gold.
I know you do, and you have lead from gold recombination with that first one.
Why doesn't this shiny one? Why has it just got one row of?
Because that's the first shiny that it gives you. That's like the predetermined roll.
Okay, all right, that was my first shiny. All right, now let's look at this one. Confined, smart drift control, high velocity, implosion rounds.
Okay.
This has auto loading holster or overflow.
Yeah, no, it's still not the greatest. Let's keep going through the shinies. I'll tell you if I see one that really jumps out as the one to keep.
All right. Confined launch, linear compensator, sticky grenades, high velocity, ambitious assassin, demolitionist, one for all, or harmony, indomitability. This is confined launch, linear compensator, high velocity, lead from gold, demolitionist, rampage, recombination. I'm not
Okay, that's
hating really any of these ultimately.
so I would keep the one that you were just looking at with demolitionist and lead from gold.
Maybe I should just delete all these non-shiny ones.
Not necessarily.
Maybe just one more of them until I can just do. We'll do a vault cleaning. So I'm gonna get rid of this one, and then I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna do this right here, and then I want to pick up. Now what? Okay, wait a minute. I can go make the pulse rifle, right? I'm gonna make the pulse
you
rifle.
can. Yeah.
Let's
Do you
go to
like
the
Bolt Shot?
Enclave.
Do you like Volt Shot?
I love Volt Shot.
Okay, you're gonna love this pulse rifle.
And I do have a pulse rifle that's ARC that I've been using, and I'm not glued to these weapons. My motto often, Guardians, is don't be stuck with the same weapons. And then I find out that I use the same weapons, over and over and over again. It's how you have those huge enemy defeated numbers. Frost, thank you so much. Flossie, hello, Flossie. One of my pet chickens was Flossie. Her husband was Raptor, Velociraptor. Let's go in and look at these pulse rifles and see what I can do. What can I do? Rogue, we're going to go back into that, and I want to try to do a better job. Let's see. Pulse rifles. Which one is it? Corrasion?
Corrasion.
So I'm going to have to make my first Corrasion.
Yep. So just make it with whatever.
All right, now shape the weapon. Now I need to bring this up to a level that where I can reshape it.
To level 17.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Thank you, Havoc. Thank you, Flossie, for joining. We're gonna go back into a Grandmaster, but I'm gonna bring this up to remake it here. When the adepts are like the adept weapons now they can have something done to them where they're like masterworked or they're I'd have to look at it again. What is that you do to those exactly, Holden?
You can enhance the perks of any weapon that drops in the world now.
Okay, and then this, I just love backup mag on everything, basically. And now I can remake this, so we're going to reshape it. Let's go to pulse rifles. And it's Corrasion. Now I need to actually look at this. I love reload speed, but what's the god
I would put reload.
Reload?
I would put reload.
And then I like corkscrew. But what?
So look at your recoil direction. If you put corkscrew, I would pick arrowhead break for 100 vertical.
Okay. Oh, that does put that right at 100. Okay, then. Let's see. Appended mag, extended mag, tactical mag, accurized rounds increases my range.
Because of the fact that this is going to be a volt shot weapon, you just want to optimize your reload. So I would go with flared magwell.
And then this is my first enhanced trait.
Yeah.
We want Volt Shot. Is this the one with Volt Shot? High impact?
No, Volt Shot's the other one. You want enlightened action.
Eddy current, enlightened action. Okay.
Yeah. So the reason The reason you want enlightened action is because it's brain dead additional reload speed. Every hit that you get on a target will increase your reload speed, and so it'll allow you to activate Volt Shot faster.
Okay, and
Without
I
any
love Brain
extra
Dead.
work.
Zombie Land. Yes,
It is the zombie. It's the Zombie Land S tier perk. Yeah,
that's what. And Volt Shot would be my final enhanced.
correct.
And then I need to make this, shape it and use it. Shape it and use it.
Yep.
Now,
You've made it.
now I need to really look at. Let's equip it. Okay, I thought I just picked up a 2000 to Envious Assassin and Kill Clip on Martyr's Retribution. Let's go out here to the vault. Let's go to the vault. Vault, can you hear me? Let's put it away something here like Callus Mini Tool. I try to love it. And it don't love me back. So it's not a great. Wow, disorienting grenades and reconstruction. Do I have something else over here that I want to pick up out of the postal box? Yeah, because I don't really need any of these Uzumis. So let's go ahead and use this. Let's bring this up to 2000. Let's equip it. And that's going to be my barrier overload. I still have Vulpecula on, and I'm a fan of Vulpecula. A lot of hand cannons I could choose from there, though. And then I still like Thunderlord because it is arc, 25% boost. You know, I definitely could look at something like Galahorn for the long range on that Walker. But I like Thunderlord. I like it. I'm not gonna hate on Thunderlord at all. And I'm keeping all this stuff on because I need it for triumphs. I got to get some triumphs. Solar loader. I actually need this now to go arc loader. So let's change this out. But man, it's going to cost me a lot more. Ooh, a lot more. Let's take this over to arc. And then let's see about getting this arc loader on. And then what can I go with one? I don't like to throw... I don't like that on my grenade because you get accustomed to a certain throw on your grenade, and that's how it works. You don't want to like have a different throw on that. So what would I do here? Rapid kinetic. Okay, I'll do that. And then I will do arc. And then I'll do another rapid kinetic here. So solar holster, I don't need that anymore. I'm doing arc holster.
I don't think you should ever run a holster mod.
You don't like the holster mods?
No, I think you're much better off running a scavenger for more Thunderlord ammo. On the second page.
Arc scavenger done. All right, and I do like replenishes health when I pick up an orb of power. I feel like that saves me sometimes. I feel like it does save me. All right, this looks like it could work, Holden.
Yeah, but if you switch on your boots, if you switch to a full grenade, a full discipline mod, you'll get to 100 discipline because you've got the points. You can switch that one cost grenade mod.
Oh man, I have fooled with this. Something's all messed up.
It's okay. So go into your boots and put on, because you're not running any exotic right now. So
that's what messed me up because I had triple 100s on this.
and then you have 15 extra resilience. So if you have a resilience mod somewhere, you
And
could
I
switch
don't
that
have a
over.
resilience mod. This is why I need to use the programs that, balance everything for me as far as my armor selection. But if I had this set up the way I normally run it, this would have been triple 100s and I would have been A-OK. All right, we're going back in.
I think you're good.
Guardians. We're here to have a good time, to chat, and to hang out. Thank each and every one of you for hanging out with me. I am Ransom Rider. This is my favorite game. We have Holden a grenade inside of chat. Havoc has been here with us. He's out, probably taking his dog out back to look at the beautiful trees and to bark at the birds. And we're going in. Flossie is with me. Rogue is here. Z-Tizzle, Nathan, hello, hello. But yes, Havoc introduced a lot of new music on his channel since I live streamed last, so check him out. He's fellow Guardian, part of my original Fire team, and I like to call out his channel. Holden is a content creator, live streamer. It's been a little while since he put something on his YouTube account, but check out his Twitch live stream. He's there often, and we got to support fellow content creators, live streamers. And he's here with us today. Thank you, Holden. And, there's a lot of folks that I try to watch, and if you are a content creator or live streamer and I have not, let people know about you, call it out to me because I enjoy shining a light on other folks that are in the gaming and content creation and streaming portion of the industry of gaming. Azriel, hello, hello. How are you, buddy? Z-Tizzle, it's good to see you. So this is going to be our second run through here. And remember, we have completed this just casually. And I should have changed one other thing. I like to slide on my character and burn them down. And I had this set up for last week. So I definitely need to change a couple of things again on this. Vulpecula, go to it. Go to it. Now that said, Guardian down 5 minutes after the fact. Ghost, I'm going to need you to be faster, quicker. We can rebuild you. We have the technology. Now, so Holden, you've not picked up your new armor or done any of that stuff yet. I need to do all my new armor on my characters. I need to take my hunter into the Pale Heart and pick up my new armor. I have to say, freeze everything. Freeze everything. I'm such a huge fan of the freeze everything. Give me my orb. Give me my orb. Oh, somebody got me. Guardian down. Guardian down. I'll never make it to the dinner buffet. Never. Guardians, I'm kind of in shock. I just looked at my time. It's already 7 o'clock. We just got here. We just got here. No! I'm coming, Flossie. I'm coming. I just wanted to get that guy, and he healed.
Guardian down.
Stop moving!
Great. The way out of here is sealed.
Alright, the way out of here is sealed. We'll have to open it up.
Pretty complex. I'll need time.
Here they come again. Those old guys back there, watch them try to get us. Get out of here. The twins. I feel like there's somebody else hidden back there. Woo! This pulse rifle packs a punch. It kind of feels like a scout rifle. Vulpecula can pick up those orbs of power. Don't forget it. It can pick up your ammo and it can pick up orbs of power. Shoot to loot. Shoot to loot. Oh, it got quiet in here. Something's up. The hive. Shh. The hive are coming. Woo! Orbs of power! I have the power! Get out of here, Mr. Knight. Oh, what a night. I need to find another hand cannon that I love, you know, that's in that primary kinetic slot. Woo! Look at that volt shot take effect. This thing punches like a good scout rifle. Alright, there's some heavy. I need it. I want it. I gotta have it. Everybody dance now. Thump, thump, thump. Don't we need a good DJ in here? Ghost, spin some records. Lay down a track. Get out of here. All right, we really have to try to get the walker. You know, we got to get the walker. Get the walker and your troubles are over. That guy right back there will be a problem. He sticks his little head up and tries to get you. And he's got friends. He's got friends in the wrong places. And they're hidden behind the tree so they can get you. And it's difficult to get them. Look at that gang right over there. No, I got stuck there. Trap. It was a trap. Guardian down. Guardian down. They saw me. They trapped me. I'll never get out of here alive. Calm down, Guardian. Calm down. You're with a quality team. 2 down. 2 down. I was going to run over there and go down on that walker. I was going to throw him some fire blades. I was going to make him suffer. Well done, Flossie. Well done. Watch out! Incoming! Look at Switchblade Susie hovering over my ghost. We're coming for you, Switchblade Susie. Ooh. Save me. Better to get this mech suit out of the way, though, because he's rotten. He's rotten and he knows he's rotten. You're so vain. I bet you think this strike is about you, don't you? Watch out, Flossie. Watch out. They're on the other side. Flossie, we felt it. My chair rumbled when they got you. Whoa! It was that Switchblade Susie again. I'm doing rotten. I will be the first to confess it. I'm doing rotten. I should have taken down that, that mech suit. I should have got it. Switchblade Susie. Ooh, she burns me up. You burn me up, Switchblade Susie. Alright, we gotta do better. We're gonna do better. Oh, Flossie, you were rocking and rolling. Let's go back in. I shouldn't have rushed them. I should not have rushed them. And I want to change up. I want to be able to slide and burn. Slide and burn. That's what I'm going to do. Let's go back in. Here we go again into the Grandmaster. Guardians, whatever you're drinking at home, drink with me. This is Titan water. It's water with lemon. Stay hydrated. Still so hot in many parts of the country. Of course, winter is coming where I live, the eastern United States.
The fallen will continue to claw at the walls of our city.
All right, we're
as
going
we
back.
strike them
We're
down.
going back.
Beneath the ruins of the Cosmodrome, in the
Here
shadow of
we
the
go
old colony
again
ship
on
located
my
the House of
own.
Devil's Lair, and the High Civitor feeding them their strength. We must destroy this machine guard.
We must destroy
Send
them.
their souls
There's no
screaming
questions.
back to
We
hell.
must destroy them. Thank you, Guardians, for hanging out with me. Thank you for sending messages inside the live stream chat. Shout out to Guardians around the world. Hello, hello, Australia. How are you? Brazil, hello. France, England, Italy, yes. I appreciate each and every one of you. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Redo, redo. I don't know what happened there, but somebody got me. They got me bad. Du-du-du-du-du. Got him bad. Cue the music. Cue the music. I want to go in with Havoc and do a live stream on Twitch of... Oh, 1 second. Give me 1 second. Absolutely, Flossie. Gonna swap to your Hunter? Okay. I want to go in with Havoc and do a live stream on Twitch and play a lot of Havoc's music. Because I thoroughly enjoy it. And I need a DJ. Like, I need a DJ. And he's got a lot of good tunes. So we'll see what happens with it. We will see what happens. Alright, Flossie is here. Switched over to a Hunter. Wow. Flossie, you look good. You are Vogue worthy. Vogue worthy. Now remember, this is Overload and Barrier. Arc Surge, Solar Surge. You get 25% bonus if you have Arc or Solar on. And then the incoming here is Arc Threat. It is Arc Threat. And remember, I don't have an exotic on because I'm working with the armor that's right now today brand new. It's right now today brand new. And normally I would really like to have an exotic armor piece on, but I am going to try to get the, I want to get all the triumphs. That's who I am. I'm triumph greedy. Triumph greedy.
The fallen will continue to claw at the walls of our city unless we strike them down.
Professor Dumbledore, it did. It counted. Thank you, Speakeasy Bob. Thank you for the lurk. It did count for me, so I'm pleased about that. It gilded my
We
title.
must destroy this machine guard and send their souls screaming back to hell.
Oh, I got another one of rapidly defeat targets in Crucible, Gambit, or Vanguard. Yeah, okay. I'll take that. I'll take that. It did count for me, but there could be people, having difficulty with it. Because definitely, mine was messed up last week because I couldn't get everything done that I wanted to get done. We're booking it. We are booking it. Wow. Wow. They still got me. Bad luck. Bad luck. And my Sparrow is take less damage. It is take less damage. That is crazy. That is crazy that they got me like that. Look at this old Hive Knight stomping over like he owns the Cosmodrome. Get out of here. Get back to your tomb ship. Nobody wants you here. We're scouting this place. We might need to have a private party here for Halloween. We're going to need to clear it. Got to clear it. I am a big fan of, you know, the Halloween season. I'm all about it. Candy, trick-or-treating, dressing up and costumes. You know, you can go out on Halloween and whatever and just be something unique, wild, and crazy. And I love it. And I actually love, you know, looking at all the trick-or-treaters when they come by. Now, let's see. Where are they all going to be? I've got my sliders on, but, you know, you have to still go with caution. Try to hit one, Ransom. Try to get a hit on one. A thrall taken down by a thrall. I've been thralled to death. I've been thralled to death. Jack, how are you? Hello, hello. Oh, the legend title. Professor Dumbledore, I did not look at that. I did not look at the legend title. Reviving. She's still over there causing problems. You're a problem, ma'am. You're a problem.
Great. The way out of here is sealed. Pretty complex. I'll need time.
Woo! Where are they? Where are they? You gotta watch for Switchblade Susie. She'll sneak up on you uninvited. She's never welcome, Switchblade Susie. Woo! Reloading, reloading. Reloading, reloading. Reloading, reloading. Whew, I can breathe. I can breathe. Isn't the ghost supposed to say you can move forward now? You can move forward. Jack, how are you? Jakk. Hello, hello. All right, and I know that I can't make it through all those snipers to get to the, but you know, it takes a little while for him to fall down here.
Guardian down.
Ooh, we gotta get him. I need this thing to have a little bit better target acquisition. I need better target acquisition. And shouldn't that, like, give him a little bit of flinch? I mean, I tried it. I didn't think he was going to get me. He did. I should have just went for him. I should have went for that big guy right there. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Yeah, I'm stuck here. I'm going to have to go back and just work on him from afar. Work from afar. Teleworker. I need to be a teller gunner and use my weapons from afar. Guardian down. Ugh. Ugh. Watch out, Rogue. They're trying to get you, buddy. They're trying to get you. Whoa, that was a... I felt it. It vibrated my seat. That hit was so hard. That dirty little guy over there highlighted in red. Dirty little rotten thing. You could have been growing corn over in the Cosmodrome. The EDZ. You could have had a plot of your own. Oh, no, you just didn't. Are they all shielded?
Guardian down.
You can't do nothing with them. You can't do... We offer the olive branch. A twig has been offered. But what we need to do is take the twig up like peace, peace, and then switch them a good one. Guardian down. Guardian down. I'm burning for you. Turn out the lights. Now I'm going to have to go with this, you know, and just get him from afar. Holy cow! Why? Why me? Why can't we be friends? Cue the music. You know, I'm just falling apart here. I need to calm down and, you know, stay with it. I know what I need to do, and am I doing it? No. I'm running into the heat of battle. They're pushing my buttons, and I'm allowing them to push my buttons. I need to focus on this old guy and get rid of him. Oh, I can't, though, because he's you know, balanced, guarded, shielded by that nasty old servitor. Maybe I'll just get a few of these. I need something with a faster firing rate. She came at me from nowhere. Now, I probably need to switch back to prismatic. Prismatic, that's probably what I need, right, Guardians? I need to be prismatic. Boy, they have gotten so jumpy. Calm down. Calm down. You're gonna run out of ether. Vandal, you're gonna run out of ether. Ether. Yeah, calm down. Wow, that was a lot of incoming. Another one from up there. Woo! That did not burn enough of them. It didn't burn enough of them, and I'm out of heavy. Why can't we be friends? They just keep coming. I'm coming, Flossie. I'm coming. I got you. I got you. Ugh, dirty overload. Get out of here, overload. I might want to have a picnic here one day. They just keep coming. Now, I thought I saw some heavy around here somewhere. Not a lot, but I got a little bit, so I'm okay with that. Not a lot of heavy. Not a lot of heavy. Not a lot of heavy. Now, I do thoroughly enjoy this one, Guardians. I thoroughly enjoy it. I'm not going to hate on this Devil's Lair at all because I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. Get that shield gone, girl. Get that shield gone. Woo, the baby ones are up. The babies. No way. I went for the finisher. I went for the finisher. They're on you, Rogue. They're on you. 2 down. Way to go, Flossie. Way to go. Teamwork. Focused fire. I fully got her with my hammer. Fully got her. We swapped. You all saw it. Rewind the digital. We swapped. Ooh, wee. Guardian down. Guardian down. Thank you, Flossie. Thank you. Those burn. They burn so bad. That burned me up. I saw them coming, but I thought I could survive. That was a no. That was a no. I was going to use my super, but here's the babies. I want to use my super on the babies. There's a wall there. I saw that piece of equipment. I did that. You know, I could have went around it, but I got disoriented, confused, dazed, disoriented. He's out of his mind. He's out of his head. Yeah. That's how much gunfire was there. Millions of bullets upon the battlefield. And a captain that's an overload. Woo! I do have to go and change my setup totally. I got to get ready for this. I'm going to have to change it totally. I'm going to have to go prismatic. Got to do a little more. I got to be better. Prismatic. That's where I need to be. He's an overload. Right there on you, Flossie. He's on you. He's so hard to stun. You know, and I don't see my kinetic weapon fluorescing at all. One baby monster out there. One baby monster. Woo! Finally! Finally! Okay, double exotics, enhancement prisms, yes. Phenomenal team, phenomenal team. That's what did it. A phenomenal team. Rogue, you look fantastic. I mean, Flossie, you look fantastic. I mean, these Guardians, they're stepping up the drip. How did I do there? You know, just middling. I did middling. Now, let's go to the tower because we might have something that we need. I'm getting this rocket launcher, this grenade launcher, but I actually have several of these. I don't keep a lot of grenade launchers, and I probably do need to keep a lot of grenade launchers. I'm wondering, oh, look at this. Seasonal challenges, week 14. Claim reward. Yeah, I'm going to claim the reward. So, wait a minute now. Did I have anything else here? Quest 1. I had 1. I should wait till I land on a planet. Search the Neomuna Veil containment terminals for the quantum signature of the true Chioma. The true one? Okay, who have we been dealing with? The artificials. The clones. So, I need to get in third secret chest opened. The third secret chest. So, I got a lot of stuff that I can work on this week. There's a lot of things here. A lot. Season Pass, Ascendant Alloys. We're flying to the tower. Let's find out what we can get. What do we need? What can we get? But, yes, thank you to everybody that hung out with me today. And thank you to Holden, to Havoc, everyone who's played with me. And all of you guys out there that hang out with me, you're appreciated. And I'm glad you're here. Because the game needs you, and I enjoy having you. This game is so much more fun when you have people to play with, fellow Guardians that can run these dangerous missions with you and push back the darkness. Thank you to each and every one of you around the world who tunes into my channel and gives me those thumbs up and shares the information with friends. And even that person who gives me a thumbs down on every single video. There's like 2 of you out there that thumbs down every single video. I hope that the light shines on you, whoever those guys are. They thumbs down every single video that I put up immediately. Like, they're watching, they're subscribed to me, and they thumbs down because they know immediately when they come up, and that means they are subscribed to me. They get the notification. I hope that the light shines on the 2 Guardians, maybe the same Guardian with double accounts.
Underway.
We know you're out there. We know you're out there. All right, I still have a lot of things here that I need to work. I'm deleting that. And dual loader. I don't like the dual loaders. It just seems like everything is way too slow. Way too slow. Master Raoul,
Let's
have you
see
got
what we
something
got.
for me? Let's take this out of the equation. A pair of boots at 2,000. So I can use that. I can always use that.
schematics for this-
Grez1, hello, buddy. How are you? Thank you for hanging out with me. All right, now this, yeah, let's pop some of these. Pop some tags. We're popping tags. And then these I can open up with Tess, right? Tess, hello. Hello.
Need something new?
Give me something good and make it exotic. No, but it's a mini, so that's better than a maxi.
Yes.
And let's get this.
Done.
Go back to Tess. Hello, Tess. I feel like I
Always
just
something
ran
new
into
with
you.
Epiphus.
Give me an exotic. No, 2 diamond shell. All right, 2 diamond shell. Not worth 2 diamonds, though. Not worth 2 diamonds. That I'm going to have to open up with Raoul. Let's get this stuff out of here. Recycle. Recycle. This was a 2,000, so I need to keep that.
Thank you.
Because maybe there's something in the vault that I want to take up.
What
Now,
cipher is this?
that, yes. Click that off, and then I'll need to pick these other ones up and click those off. They might self-open, though. They might not need to be decrypted by Raoul. Okay, Titan's Ramparts
Received.
and an enhancement core. This is a 2,000. That's a 2,000, so I can definitely work with that. This is 2,000. So I got quite a few things here. I'm not keeping these. I'm going to just move those on out. Move them on out. Perfect Paradox. I need to use it more to know if I love it. Perfect Paradox. Love it or leave it. Love it or leave it. Perfect Paradox. Shotgun. Do you love it or leave it? Leave me a comment down below. All right. Thank you, Guardians. Thank you, Rogue. Thank you, Flossie. Thanks to everybody who played with me. I'm Ransom Rider. Come back. Hang out with me. Let's be friends. Let's be friends. Bye. Thank you, Guardians. Thank you.